So guys, welcome to Nimrod's Fortress in the state of Israel. A lot of you Christians know who Nimrod was. He was a great hunter. So the Bible says before the Lord, he built his palace on this very location, on this very spot. And a few centuries later, Al-Udmin in 1228 decided that this was a very good spot to build a palace, to build a castle for the defense of the land. Yo, what up everyone? It's your boy, the Crackhead, wishing you all a wonderful Saturday. We are right now at the Nimrod Fortress or Nimrod Castle. And it's not far from Mount Hermon. It's about 20 to 25 minutes drive from the Hermon mountain. So this is the Nimrod Fortress, and it's my first time being here on this location. Of course, as usual, wherever I visit for the first time, I am excited. I'm happy. Why? Because I've been able to, visit places I read about, and it's also a great opportunity because not everyone has the opportunity, to travel out, travel around, even where they are. So if I have that opportunity to be able to move about, see different places, of course, I'm excited, as anyone should be. Let's read some write-ups about this location. Here it says the northwestern tower. The fortress has 21 towers. In 1275, the northwestern tower was expanded by building and 2 stories were added. Here it says Nimrod Fortress National Park. Welcome. Nimrod Fortress National Park is the heart of the Hermon Stream Nature Reserve. Nimrod Fortress at Nimrod is a medieval Muslim fortress that guarded the road to Damascus. It is one of the largest fortresses in Israel and is well preserved, including its guard towers and walls. Enjoy your visit. So this is the place, and here it says Nimrod's Fortress, the largest and most impressive surviving medieval Muslim fortress in Israel. So let's read history. Nimrod's Fortress controlled the main road from Tyre in Lebanon through the northern Ula Valley to Damascus in Syria. The eastern part of the fortress was built in 1228 by the Ayyubid governor of Banias, Al-Aziz Uthman, to prevent the Crusaders from invading Damascus. In 1230, Al-Aziz Uthman expanded the fortress to its present size. In 1260, the Ayyubids handed the fortress over to the Mongols, who had invaded Syria and the land of Israel. In the same year, the Mamluks fought and defeated the Mongols, and the Mamluk Sultan Baybars gave Nimrod's fortress to his second-in-command, Badr al-Din Belik al-Khaznada, who renovated and reinforced it. The fortress was built following the topography. At its high point is a keep, and at its lower part are structures surrounded by a wall and towers. The fortress was first called Kalat al-Subaiba, which means castle of the large cliff, or castle that lives on prey. The name Kalat Nimrod means Nimrod's fortress, named after the biblical hunter who legend says built his palace here. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord, therefore it is said, like Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord, and the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, Erech, Akkad, and Calneh in the land of Shinar. So apparently, this was where Nimrod built his palace. So on this very ground, the Muslims, I can't remember what I read, so I'm sorry, they decided to build this fortress here. So guys, let's take a look at Nimrod Fortress or Nimrod Castle. If you guys remember when I went to Herodium, Herod's fortress, it was also on a mountain. So I guess in those days, fortifications and fortresses were best built on mountains. So little wonder, or no wonder, or great wonder, the people who built this fortress here decided to build here because this is all area of Mount Hermon. Beautiful. Where you seeing that cliff there? That's Mount Hermon. That's where I was. And this is Nimrod's Tower. Just look at it. Well preserved up till date. That's from the 13th century. So this structure you're seeing here is actually from the 13th century, and there is high wind on top of this place. I think here there's a lot of hiking to be done. Are there also tunnels here? Wow, there's a lot of ground to cover. Okay, we're gonna take one step at a time. This arrow says we can go inside. All right, let's go in. Wow, it's steep. Let me turn on the light. All right, just have to be careful. Remember, we had this kind of thing at Herodium. Yeah, Israel, tunnels everywhere. Wow. Look at this great wall. Okay. All right, this is Nimrod Castle, and standing here, it makes me feel like, you know, I'm actually in the 13th centuries, but I'm actually the 21st century. So let me go in and explore more of this fortress. Oh, what is this? Wait. Does it go down? All right, I'm gonna go down. Wow. The way these guys built in those days, oh my God. Well, today we also have our own technology when it comes to architecture. They had an interesting kind of architecture, and we have also interesting kind of architecture. If they would, I mean, those kings, if they would come to our own century and see what we have built for ourselves, I think and I believe they are going to be shocked as well. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just going. I like adventures. And apparently, I think those kids are coming with me. Where does this end? Where does this lead to? All right, leads me to another window. That's a window. All right, let's check some other place. Ends here. Unlike Herodium, okay, this one ends here. This place for Sweet to Shine Congo. Hi. Was this a room? Don't be surprised. This could have been a room. And that's a window. This could have been a room, somebody's room. All right, let's keep going down. Let's keep going down. See where this will lead us to. If you're close to, how do they call it? Claustrophobic? Okay, this ends here. Also, apparently, this looks like just somebody's room. Well, nice room, I would say. Whoever had this room, nice room. Let's check. Different. Okay, this is another room. All right, also nice room. All right, so now time to go back up. Yeah, I was here, so I need to go back up. What an adventure! Just have to be careful with the head. All right, I'm out. Yeah, season of adventure at NIMROD'S Fortress. All right, I think I already was here. Let's see some other place. I wasn't here. Wow. So, if you come out here, this is what you're gonna see. Oh, you see the other part of the castle, which, of course, trust me, I'm gonna get there. So how do you go there? I think from here, but I'm not ready yet to get to that point. So let me just finish exploring this aspect of the castle, of the fortress, before I go to a different section of the castle. All right, so let me go down here as well. See what I have here. Some people are coming up. I'm going down through a different hole or tunnel or whatever you can call this. Doesn't matter, but I'm going down. Don't tell me it leads me to the same place I was. So I can actually go out from this window. But how do I escape? If I was locked up in this castle, where is the escape route? Where? I think this was really a prison because it looks like a dungeon here. Let's go back.
Тут есть выходы, есть. Тут нет таких проходов, где можно переходить.
Okay, that's the end of that. Let's keep going down. Okay, this is the... Okay, why are you all little small rooms? Were you prisons or cells or something? Why are you guys so small? How small were prisoners or people in those days? All right, let's go back up. This is serious workout today, guys. Mount Hermon and now Nimrod Fortress. This is serious workout. And of course, you gotta be careful while in here. Mind your head. So you're not gonna bump it where you're not supposed to bump. All right, I'm through with this section. Whew. Wow. Tired already. What a workout. There's even a fire extinguisher here. Ooh. Nice. See how the ceiling was? How they built it? Imagine. From the 13th century, guys. This is from the 13th century. All right, so let's try different location. What is here? All right, this was where I came from, and this is the end. The reservoir. This is the largest reservoir in the fortress. It is fed by rainwater channeled into it by a system of underground clay pipes. The water was drawn through an opening at the top of the vault, and steps led to the bottom of the reservoir. The opening in the wall was breached later by shepherds. So where is the reservoir? That is it. Okay, how do I get there? All right, let's see. There should be a way to the reservoir. The firing slate. Oh, now I understand why these windows were built like this. So this is where they hid to fire arrows at enemies, just like is depicted here. Now it all makes sense. Now it makes sense. The gutters channel water into the reservoir. I still want to see the reservoir. All right, here it says fountain and watering trough. Okay, this was meant for water. All right, so let's go check out the reservoir because I love just seeing waters from distances. Where is the entrance to the reservoir? Let's see. This is it. That's the reservoir. Wow, it's so dirty. Yeah, I think entrance to that site is sealed off because, of course, we know ourselves, humans. Once we get in here, no allow someone to say a person could just jump enter this water. Wow, nice. Where is it coming from? All the way. Well, it was a big reservoir considering that period. And this is the land of Israel, or where your eyes can see. And what is this place? There. All right. So, okay, I need to go that way before coming back this way. The great Nimrod decided to build his palace here, and thousands of years later, others decided to build a castle, a fortress, on top of the ruins of his palace. That's what we call no time. No time, no time. You build house, your house collapse, and that person will come build house on top of the house where you build. Let's see what is here. Here it says the main gate in the southern wall. Wow, this is so beautiful. Now, looking at it at this state, imagine 13th centuries ago when this was newly built. Imagine how beautiful if you were here, if you lived here, you know, waking up every morning, standing here to sip your morning coffee or morning tea and beholding the beauty of the kingdom of Israel, the land of Israel. This is beautiful. All right, let's check some other place out. We're still exploring, so let's explore further.
Где можно лучше всего сыграть? Аккуратней! Ты мою руку потом.
A lot of kids here. I think they love it, they enjoy it. Here it says the beautiful tower. This is how it was. It says the beautiful tower. This tower is semicircular on the outside and octagonal on the interior. Two of the interior walls were connected, and therefore it has 7 sides. Its ceiling is domed. The walls were coated with white plaster. A semicircular tower has a defensive advantage in that it has no blind spots like a square tower. The tower was built by Bebars. Okay, I get it. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see. how it looks like. I get it. Again here with the firing slit. Firing slit. This was called the Beautiful Tower. The southern gate and the wall. Wow. Wow, it has very poignant smell. Smelling. Gotta leave that place. Check out somewhere else. Imagine this pillar. How they mix their cement those days? And maybe cement be this so. Were they using cement those days to build? Was there anything like cement? What did they use to plaster? Well, I think they had their own whatever they used. Let's keep going. This fortress, Nimrod Fortress, you know, it is so big. I think it's bigger than Herod's Fortress, because it has a trail, like it has streets where you can actually walk from one palace to the other. Herod's palace, Herodium, you know, had a lot of tunnels, deep tunnels, but this one is different. Let's keep exploring. What is this place? Some will call this the ruins of Nimrod Fortress. I wouldn't call it ruins because, you know, if one really wants to reshape this place, it can be reshaped, reconstructed, leaving the original, you know, stones and turn into a very beautiful palace. In fact, reconstruct the palace. We have the pictures, we have the photographs, we know how they look like. So, leaving the original structures, the pillars, you can still reconstruct it and turn it back to the beautiful Nimrod Fortress it was. But now it's just a tourist site for us to see what this looked like. But if I was the one, if I was in power, I would reconstruct this fortress, honestly. It's windy up here. Don't forget, we're still on the mountain. Is there a tunnel here? No. This is just water in a shallow hole. Wow, I so much love this view. Really. I love the view. So right now I am heading towards the last castle of Nimrod Castle or Nimrod Palace or Nimrod Fortress. Hi. Wow, what an interesting workout.
Вот такая вот вертикальная.
Ooh. Oh my God. Alright. So, this is the last part of this fortress. Let's keep going. Let's keep going to see where this trail leads. Oh, that's the last part. All right. So I have to get to the end of Nimrod Fortress. I have to climb there. Whew. Whoa! Beautiful. So I started from there and now I'm here. We keep going. So apparently, this castle is called the Keep. The Keep, the entrance gate. This was the first part of the fortress built at the highest point by Al-Aziz Uthman in 1228. 2 years later, it was expanded westward. The entrance to the keep was via a wooden drawbridge over a moat that was dug between the keep and the fortress. The keep, which rises above the fortress, protected it in wartime. If the fortress was conquered, its defenders would continue to fight from within the keep, which had 4 square towers, pools, and halls. All right, so let's go check it out. The keep. So it seems from history, this was the first part of Nimrod's fortress to be built. And it's called the Keep. So from here you can see where enemies are coming from. If they are coming from that valley, standing up here, you have, whole view of the surrounding of Nimrod's fortress. So tell me, how can enemies slip through and conquer you? In war, when you fight battle, generals, they know that if you want to have a good vantage point in any battle, elevation is the key for you to be in an elevated position. And this is, I think, more elevated than the other parts of the fortress we looked at. Oh. Wetin they call that man wey build this place? Al-Aziz Uthman in 1228. that's in the 13th century built this place. Oh my God. Whew. Still climbing. If you are not fit physically, then Nimrod's Fortress is not a place you should endeavor to explore unless you want to be working out. Okay, let me get to the highest point. Whew. Right. Okay, I'm here. Oh, yeah. So this is the highest point of Nimrod's Fortress in the state of Israel. This place, from what I read, is called the Keep, the first part of the castle to be built. All right, so now this is the whole area. You can view the whole area from this point. Beautiful, huh? Then imagine if you have a telescope from here. I think you can view a lot more further than what your eyes can see, obviously. So guys, welcome to Nimrod's Fortress in the state of Israel. A lot of you Christians know who Nimrod was. He was a great hunter. So the Bible says before the Lord, he built his palace on this very location, on this very spot. And a few centuries later, Al-Udmin in 1228 decided that this was a very good spot to build a palace, to build a castle for the defense of the land. So Nimrod, well, the Bible doesn't really say much about you, all right? It's just that portion of the Bible that says you were a great hunter before God, and from you, your descendants tried to build the Tower of Babel. Whew. Here it says public hall used for gatherings and ceremonies. So this apparently was a public hall. Let's get a better view. Here, this was a public hall.